This is a sequel to the lesson I gave today. Don't complain, take a placebo. We can become our own placebo. You know what? When I gave my talk today, I left out a very important point. I had talked about how when someone yells at you, that you could just look at them as a Wizard of Oz, being a weak person, using all this boom, boom, boom to cover up how insecure they actually feel inside. And then I talked about how at the end of the day, how God said everything was good. And I said placebo means I am pleased. And we can become our own placebo by saying, I am pleased. So every night before we go to bed, we could say, I am pleased with the day. Or whatever happens, I am pleased. That way you're changing the inside. Whatever's inside is changing what the outside looked like. So if I feel I am pleased, even though Dorothy had to go on that big adventure, which I like adventures, she wouldn't have met the Scarecrow or the Lion or the Tin Man. She wouldn't have had all those exciting things happen to her if she hadn't gone on that big old adventure. So she was pleased at the end anyway that she had done this all, and during it she could have been pleased. So every day before I go to bed, I say I am pleased, or whatever happens in my life, I say I am pleased. And I talked about saying I am a blessing in my talk. So those are things that only depend on me, on whether or not I feel I am a blessing or I am pleased. Specifically, I am pleased is all on me. So for an example, whenever I give or get my blood pressure taken, you know, they tell you to calm yourself down, just think of breathing or whatever. But if you really think about that, you are sending love from your heart out to the person who is actually doing the cuff for you, and you're saying to yourself, I am blessed, I'm sending you a blessing through my arm, and sending love to that person, you will see your blood pressure will be a lot lower. And it's so much easier than to try to control your breath. So I found that that's a big secret in life, just to say, I am pleased. And then we become our own placebo, because placebo means I shall please. People who take a placebo, like a little sugar pill, think they expect it to be good for them, and so therefore they expect something good, and something good does happen. So when we say I am pleased, we expect something good to come out of every situation. So I wanted to make that final point, that just to say I am pleased, we can become our own placebo.